Let me go up a little higher so you can actually hear me. Wow! Hi! Hello, hello! Oh, hi, Mero! Hi! I'm muted? Oh, I'm not? Oh, hi, Mero! Oh, hi! Hello, everyone! Hello, hello! Good evening! You're pulling my legs! I mean, from what I've heard, it used to work in helping people get taller. Sheesh! Hi! Hope everyone's doing well today. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Oha Mero. The greeting that encompasses every time zone ever. Yeah. You can help me grow finally? Grow my sub count. Okay. I'm kind of really excited for today's stream because not only are we writing fan fiction, we are also using tarot. Yippee! Which I understand is not everyone's, cup of tea or cup of coffee or cup of boba. I'm not a fan of boba, I'm sorry. It is gacha, yeah, we're essentially using gacha to write fanfiction. But, I know it's not everyone's thing. Regardless, I hope you find some entertainment in it. Based boba hater? Yeah, I don't like balls in my drinks. My bad. So why? Why tarot, guys? Why? Because it's literally RNG. It is literally RNG. It's literally RNG gods. The odds are in the hands of the RNG gods. Whatever the fuck your fate is, the cards will tell. Whether you believe in it or not, it's at least a really cool tool, For those that don't know, I do tarot as a job. as a side hustle, technically. I do it on the side for some shmonies. I've been doing it for 5? Has it been 5 years? Shit. It's been a while since I started doing it. I don't do it too much in a very super mega spiritual sense. I don't use it in a religious context. I just think it's cool. And you know, sometimes people are like, whoa, holy shit, you're like so right. And I'm like, I know. But today we're gonna simplify it. We're gonna simplify it for everyone. We're gonna make it adjustable for everyone. And we're gonna use it to see what kind of fuck shit we can cause in a fan fiction. Yeah. But before that, a little yap sesh, guys. A little yap sesh. A little bit of a yap session. How are you guys? I had a well, not really a shit day. It was a pretty good day. I slept at like 7 a.m. Actually, no, I slept at 9. I'm fucking lying. I slept at 9 a.m. Because I slept in yesterday and then I took a nap towards the end of the night and I woke up and I'm like, well shit, my sleep schedule is absolutely fucked. So I stayed up and did some work. A lot of work actually. I wanted to prepare a little bit for today's stream, but I could only go so far because I still want everything to be on the spot and to, you know, be able to explain things to everyone. But I do have like a general thing to show you guys before we get started on everything. But yeah. I went outside. I touched the grass today. I went to buy a notebook for school and for work and for life in general. It's a really cute pink little leather covered notebook. It's cute. I got a free drink. That was pretty cool. And then I went shopping for pet stuff. And I discovered that, you know those like stick thingies with a string tied to the end? Mouse loves it. Holy shit. There's like a feather thing with ribbons at the end, and I've been making him chase it, and it tired him out. Woo! So I think we found the key. We found the key to success. Oh yeah. Okay. I think I'm gonna start looking into tarot as a career choice. I don't think IT is my passion anymore, bro. Man, I wish. Unfortunately, it's not the most sustainable source of income. It burns you out, and it's not for a lot of money. Not a lot of people are willing to pay the price you would normally pay for these kinds of things, because they're like, oh my gosh, it's just tarot. Why are you charging so much, man? So yeah. Speaking of, I posted a Twitter poll today. Yay! I will be starting to post some tarot content very soon. I asked people whether they'd prefer to see these things in a Twitter thread or in a Notion database, which is basically like an updated blog for the end users. And surprise, surprise! People actually want to see it as threads. I was a little scared because, again, I know it's not everyone's thing. They're gonna see it and they're gonna be like, oh, cringe. She's like one of those astrology people where you're like, oh my gosh, I'm such a Virgo. I'm such a Sagittarius. No, that's not me. I just think tarot is cool. But yeah, I'm gonna start doing that pretty soon. Other projects are in the way as well. Tomorrow is a Zomboid endurance stream, which I have stuff prepared for too. I'm such a Scorpio. I don't know what I am. Wait. Hold on. November 5. Oh shit, I am a Scorpio. Ah! Ah! Why do I not know my own thing? You're typing a 1750 word assignment due by midnight? Holy shit, good luck! Don't die! Maybe you should have worked on it sooner, bitch. I'm kidding. What am I being? Gotta hydrate today because we're talking a lot today. But yeah. Let's see. Okay. Is everybody ready to get some gacha? Oh shit! Actually, no. Yeah, it's okay. Let me go to the slide. Not even the slide. Today we're using Canva as we're using the whiteboard on Canva to do everything. I'm gonna show you how, and then we're also using Notion. I'll show you how in a bit. Actually, you made it to 2K. Blah, blah, blah. 2K words on your essay today. Just 3K more to go. You're actually gonna be doing work to one of my study streams. Oh, that's surprising. That's new. I know how you people work. Sometimes you guys get on my fucking study streams, and what the fuck are you doing playing gacha games? You fucking meanies, you irresponsible little shits. I'm kidding. Okay. Let's go to other thing. Yay! Look at that! Wow! I prepared something! That's the only thing I prepared. That's the only thing I prepared today! Yay! Everything else we're gonna do on the fly. But... welcome! I'm gonna lower background music for a little bit. Welcome to today's writing stream! Yay! We are using tarot cards, but also we're using dice rolls because some things are just easier with the roll of the dice, you know? I don't have dice with me. I'm gonna be using my buddy old pal Google for that. Google. But yeah. So let's go through what the plan is for today, right? Before this part, we're writing a Remedy fanfic, but also in general a Yume plus fanfic. We are not retconning any canon lore, nor are we officially writing lore for the Yumeverse. Officially. Whether watching your stream while drawing, yay! I'm glad I can keep you company. I hope drawing goes well. I see your art a lot. I like it. I still belong in the bucket? What does that mean? Anyway. So we're not... yeah. We're not overwriting anyone's lore. We're not overwriting Yume plus lore. When we do write everything and the big bosses are like, oh yeah, I kind of like this idea, then sure, maybe it'll become canon. Maybe. I doubt it, because we're gonna cause some fuck shit today. Or maybe not even today. I don't know. I don't know how long this stream is gonna be. But we're gonna make the base of it. So how the RNG works through tarot and dice rolls. Tarot cards have different meanings. Look, guys, look, I wrote it down. Wow! Tarot cards have different meanings and interpretations for each card. We don't have to limit its use to predictions for the future. We can apply these things to the these meanings to the story. Wow! For example, I believe a tarot deck has, I think, 72 cards in the deck. Yeah. It comprises of major and minor arcana, which is basically, the major ones are actual things, like actual names for things. They're kind of big deals. The minor ones are like Ace of Cups, Three of Swords, Two of Coins, that kind of stuff. Like if you were to say like Ace of Spades or Three of Hearts type of shit. It's like that, kind of, in a card deck, you know? And then the major arcana are like the King, Queen, Jack. We don't count the jokers, do we? We don't count jokers. Fuck the jokers. But yeah. For dice rolls, we will be using them for things like which character gets affected by something. Because it's kind of like coin flipping. Like which one of these people are gonna get hit by a truck and easy card into a new world. That kind of thing, you know? It's easier with the dice roll that way. Now, if you, as a viewer, would like to be part of the fan fiction, all you have to do is send a little donation. Wow! Donos get you added into the story. The amount you send in is equivalent to the amount to your relevance in the story. So let's say you donate like 5 cents. You're like an NPC on the side, you know. Let's say you donate $2. You're like that cabbage guy from Avatar. Cabbage man. My cabbages! And you pop up here and there. Let's say you donate $10. Maybe you're an NPC that we actually actively interact with. How much would $1.46 get you? Let's see. We can say you're like the equivalent of a merchant that you meet on your journey. You know? Donate to self-insert, exactly. You can self-insert yourselves into the story. But no, you will not be able to date any of the girls. If you were to donate, let's say like fucking $50, we're gonna make you either a main character, like a main side character, or even a villain. Wow! And then we'll also be using RNG for some of the things for your self inserts. You can have romance with the other people. Like for example, you You can have a romance with Hellhorn. That's possible. And you know what else is possible, guys? Dombra, our frogman boss CEO at the top of the tower of Yume Plus, is also gonna be part of the story. Is he romanceable? We'll see. We'll see how that goes. As well as some of our staff, like Alto and Mun. So yeah. Also, another general rule is, if I get nicely blessed with a raid throughout any of these fanfic writing streams, they will also, the raider will also become a character in the story, just out of respect and out of appreciation. So yeah, if it's a VTuber, we'll look into their lore and see how we can play around with that. We'll do it all together. It's gonna be one big thing. So this is gonna be like a one-time thing. We're gonna do it every now and then. So yeah, how much to romance Damba? Hey boss, how much do people gotta pay to date you in the story? I don't even know if he's watching right now. But we'll see, guys. We'll see. So yeah, again, I don't have my how much to romance Big L Art Kami Oshi? That's a good question. I don't quite know. But yeah, so this is going to be one continuing story over multiple streams then? Yes, it depends as well. It kind of depends on how the RNG calls it. But speaking of, what are the key elements of a fan fiction? Or a story in general. We have, for the plot, exposition. There's a little context to what the world is kind of like. For example, Lord of the Rings. Exposition, high fantasy. There's a couple of midgets, you know, running around. There's this ring. They have magic and shit, you know, shit like that. This is kind of vague. I don't like pointing out exposition too well because it's kind of something that you learn over time. It's not something you have to set at the start of writing a story. Rising action. How we build investments in the characters, aka Yume Plus, or Umbra, or Alto, or Mun, or even the characters that you guys decide to self-insert into the story. Climax. This is essentially where everything goes to shit. This is the big fight where Aragorn dies. Or where Percy Jackson realizes he's not actually the lightning thief, you know? That kind of shit. Falling action. It's not necessarily a bad thing. Falling action could just be how things, you know, kind of calm down after the shit happens. And then we have resolution. When all is said and done, what happens next? Are we facing a new chapter in the story? Are we starting a new story entirely? Is this the end of book 1? That kind of shit. Setting! Locations, time, area, and the world in general. We will decide on this together. Characters. We have protagonists, antagonists, and NPCs. How much to make your brother's PC the main antagonist? We can make him one of them. Or $30. I don't know how to gauge these things. I don't know. But, oh shit. Speaking, oh, it's not showing. Where's my thingy? Wait. Hold on. I'm missing something. There we go. Put this here. Where do I put this? I put it here. Behind me. Also, I actually have a goal for any and every dono right now. I'm starting school in two weeks. So I'm trying to fund my the start of my school for shit like books and anything else I might need. So I actually have a goal for these donos. So not only are we doing this writing stream for this, we're also doing endurance runs for Project Soundboard and a couple of bigger things next week. Yay! Yippee, yippee, yippee! But yeah, anyway. Backstory. Trauma. Relationships. How fucked up can a character be? Not even a question. We will fuck them up! Because trauma builds character. Yeah. And then we have conflict. What kind of shit are these people dealing with, you know? Are they like emo where it's like character versus self, where it's like, oh my gosh, I have so many of these things that I want to do, but I refused to grow as a person. I'm too traumatized. I must fight these urges to do bad things. We have character versus character, where it's Mimosa Shirosaki versus Rhea Nevermore. Who is the most unhinged VTuber? And will they face off in the battle royale of Yume Purasu? And who will get the #1 victory royale? Yeah, Yume Plus, we about to get down. And then we have character versus the world. This is more like the little hobbits versus shit caused by Sauron. You know? Sorry, I don't know why I'm referencing Lord of the Rings so much. I don't know why. It's literally what's coming to mind. I did not plan this out. I clearly did not plan this out. I made this thing and I left it at that. And then we have character versus society. Society. We are a society. This is essentially like literally Joker versus the world. Cause like, oh my gosh, I'm just a quirky little guy with a little bit of a laughing disease, and everyone thinks I'm fucking psycho, and maybe I fucking am. But why the fuck is that their problem? Why can't they just leave me alone? That is character versus society. Will we be specifying what these things are specifically for the specific characters and their specificities? Not necessarily, but it's nice to keep in mind. Okay? So that's what we're starting with. Now let me get another sip of water. Because my throat is dry today. What a quirky little guy Joker is. Yeah, he's so quirky. Oh, wow. So let me move this over. There you go. Ew. And then let me show you how this page is. I'm sorry if my model stops moving. I'm using 2 screens right now. It's not working very well. So let me show you how this actually works out. Again, we are using Canva. And I can actually move things around. Look, wow. And it's unlimited. Wow. We can zoom Oh, we can zoom out. Wow. And we can put it there. And we can make the rest of these things. Isn't that kind of cool? Wow. And then we can zoom in. Wow. But yeah, this is what we're using to plan the story out. And then when we start writing the actual thing, we have... Wow. This is Notion. This is what I use for... I don't know why it has AI. For some reason, like, why the fuck would you put AI in a note-taking application? Like, why? What's the fucking point? Also, the worst part is you have to fucking email Notion support to turn off the option for AI. Why? Why? There we go. But this is where we will be writing our super cool, super duper nice fanfiction. Okay? And when all is done, maybe we'll decide on... We could probably decide on where we're posting the fanfic. Are we becoming Wattpad Dgens? Are we posting this shit on Wattpad? Or do we have class and are we posting this on Archive of our own? Who knows? Okay! We're posting it on Discord. Yeah. Class, but we're VTubers? Okay, buddy, we have standards too. Anyway, let's go back and let me make my model just a little smaller so I'm not covering too much of the page. Okay! There we go. This is comfy. Now I want to be able to see my chat too. Where is my chat? There you go. Okay! Are we ready? Something fun with starting off writing a story. By the way, I have nothing planned. I have nothing in mind. I'm not going into this being like, okay, we're gonna write the new Warhammer 40k. We are writing Yume plus 80k. Warhammer squared. I don't think that's squared. I'm amazing at math. As it shows. As you can see. What is 40k squared? I don't know. I don't care. Anyway, fuck math. Gah. Have coffee. That's all I need in life. Okay. We're gonna get started with something super simple. We're starting with writing the plot. Or giving it some exposition, some context. Let me do this. We're making the theme of the story. Oopsies. Excuse you, ma'am. Warhammer 40k is like 50% terrible writing, 30% high costs, and 20%. We can write good. Okay, we are beating Warhammer then. I will say Warhammer has really good lore building, world building. I mean. So let's start with the theme of the story. I'm not gonna RNG this immediately. I want to hear from you guys. What do we want the story to be about? Is this gonna be a romance? Is it a high fantasy adventure? Is this sci-fi? What is your favorite kind of story to read? Is what I'm basically getting at here. What type of story is engaging for you? And don't think too much about romance necessarily, because it's gonna be in there one way or another. We're gonna have romance, we're gonna have self-hate, we're gonna have trauma. Fantasy? High fantasy? Okay, okay. I feel like, don't rise, fatty. You love sci-fi personally? What's your second best? I will say, my weakness is sci-fi. I'm not great at writing sci-fi. That's my only thing. That's my only thing. Hi, fantasy and fantasy. These are good options. Give the people what they want. Sorry, Dumbra. We have to paywall it. Remember? They have to pay for them to be in the story. Come on, man. Come on. Get with the program. Dumbra wants his fanfic. Second is low fantasy. What even is the difference? Hold on. Magical creatures in a regular world. Oh, that's what it's called. Okay. I thought high fantasy was like, oh, that's kind of cool. I was high when I wrote. No. Romancing you requires a dowry, Dombra. Yeah, exactly. It requires a dowry of at least set a price. What's the price? You're like, I don't know, like 30. A little less magic and a little bit grittier. We can try. I do also like the idea of setting fantasy shit in the IRL world, but you know, we'll see how it goes. But it seems like the main theme we're getting is like high fantasy, but with trauma. Okay, so that's what I'm getting from you guys, okay? That's the vibe that I'm starting to smell. Now, Tombra's $30. Y'all opening the GoFundMe so I can risk Tombra. Sci-fi sounds good? Okay, maybe. Also, with a little bit of sci-fi. Yeah. We'll try it out. We'll try to mix everything. No one said this story was gonna be good, okay? No one said this was gonna be great. Next. Let's go to the climax. Or, basically, what causes the shit. And this is the part where I would like to RNG some shit. Because in a high fantasy world, in a sci-fi world, we kind of want something... Oops. We kind of want something that fucks people up a little bit. How much money do you have to pay to kiss one of the girls? You don't have to. You get kissing rights. The Yume girls get kissing rights. Yume girls get romance. $1. How much money for Mims to kiss the frog? Yo, y'all are... No romance between the talents and the bosses. We are a corporate and we are a company. We are corporal VTubers. And we have standards. We're not kissing no frogs. What the fuck? Okay, so what causes the shit in the story? For example, again, Lord of the Rings. What's the shit? Fucking big ass eye in the tower. Fucking these racist elves. these normal people versus tiny people politics. These gold digger dragons. We're gonna RNG this. RNG. So I have my cards with me. I will not be doing a hand cam stream because my hands are kind of really fucked up right now. I was playing with mouse and I have scratches all over, so I'm gonna be gentle with my hands. I have band-aids everywhere. So yeah, I will show you pictures of what the card is, and then we will explain it, and I will teach you. And we will be using Labyrinthos as a source because I think it's really good for beginner tarot readers. So let's get maybe 2 or 3 cards for what causes the shit. It doesn't have... Okay, this is hard to fucking shuffle with a band-aid on. Ah, fuck! Okay, hold on. Give me a second. So we have one card. What's the second one? And then we'll see if we want a third one. Bro got sliced? Yeah, real. It's all slipping because of the fucking band-aid. Oh no. I can't remove it though. It's like the slices are like paper cuts and they fucking sting. Okay, we have 2 cards. So let me show you what cards we got. We have this and we have this. Look at that! Wow. They're kind of... Wait. I'm sure there's a way to make it a little lighter. There we go. I think that's a little bit more visible, right? Is this clear to you guys, or should I make them a little bigger? Here. These are the 2 cards we got for the first RNG of what causes the shit. So we have the 10 of Cups reversed. It looks better, bigger, nice! Cool, cool, cool. I'll just make these big, and then... Oh gosh! Is this working? You gave $5 to test if something's working! Thank you! I appreciate it, thank you so much! Do you want to be in the story? It's okay if you want to be in the story, you can let me know. Again guys, any donos get you in the story. The currency was struggling to go through. Oh, I didn't. Oh, happy it worked. Can you? Yeah. Just let me know what kind of character, what name you want, and if you have any special request, we'll add it in. Lagging on your end? Oh no. Here, let me test from my end. Let's see if it's working. I normally don't lag. That's weird. Seems fine for me. Okay. So we have the 10 of Cups. In reverse. So, again, I'm gonna use Labyrinthos as a source. Just because they explain things a little better than I do for beginners. So, Labyrinthos tells us... Oh wow, this is a really good website. What the heck? Labyrinthos tells us that the 10 of Cups reversed is about... In terms of love, meddling relatives, a short fling, external forces affecting relationships, in career, external hostile workplace, tensions between colleagues, isolation at the workplace. So what I'm getting from is this world is really fucking depressing. Maybe there's wars. Lots of political conflict. So, the 10 of Cups normally, when it's not reversed, kind of talks about satisfaction. It kind of talks about how would I say this? It kind of talks about community, friendship, you know, teamwork, shit like that, where you come together and you feel like, okay, things are kind of put together, things are working out for us. So for example, if you're at work and you have the 10 of Cups upright, it's like, wow, work's really going well, and we're kind of working pretty good on something together. Or in general, it's just like, you know, you're just happy. There's a lot of emotional fulfillment. In the reverse version of the card, it's more like, you know, shit's kind of fucked up. Maybe your family's not doing too good. There's a lot of tension. You know, it's just... there's just a lot that's not going right. Now, let's mix that with the King of Swords. Let's see what Labyrinthos has to tell you guys about the King of Swords. Right. Naturally, as a king, he has a lot to do with structure, with rules and laws and diplomatic shit. Which, in context to our story, perchance, monarchy is a big deal. Maybe, just maybe, the king's a little fucked up. And he's super strict. Really, let me move this. Concerned about his people, but in a not so good way. Is this making sense to you guys? Like, do you see what I'm going with? Where I'm going with this? Do you see how the tarot meanings kind of interpret a couple of meanings for our story? So like royal family is like fighting. That's a good idea as well. Yeah, actually I like that. Perchance, perhaps. You know, I should get a coin. Or maybe, perhaps, perchance. Yume Plus, oh no. The Yume Plus girls are the heads of their own what's the word? Monarchical? That's what the word is. That's not what the word is. I just don't type. Monarchical bodies. Nations. Tribes. Groups. No! Kingdoms! That's the fucking word. There we fucking go. Look at that! So we have our main thing where the world's really fucked up. There's a lot of conflict. There's a lot of fucking wars. And we have structure being a main theme here, or monarchies being a main thing here. But whether we want the girls to be, let's say, queens or princesses or heads of their own kingdoms, kind of like Game of Thrones. Are we writing Game of Thrones? Are we? I mean, shit. It's One Piece? No! Well, no! We'll see. You're writing Warhammer Fantasy from just the perspective of the Empire. I'm not gonna lie, buddy, I don't know anything about Warhammer. I make a joke about it a lot because it's funny to shit on Warhammer. At the same time, I don't know anything about Warhammer. You know? Anyway, let's give just a little bit more context to why this world is depressing. So I'm gonna pull one more card. There we go. Ooh. So the Six of Cups. This is such a bad card for the context that we're writing. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, we have the six. Oh wait, that's not where I typed the thing. Six of Cups. This is the card for the six. Oh, it's tiny. This is the card for the Six of Cups. So you see these two people, they're handing out flowers. Oh my gosh, they're so happy. This is literally about, like, people being comforting to you. People being helpful to you. People showing you kindness and gentleness. Which is kind of horrible context for a card like the Ten of Cups reversed. Okay. So, the Six of Cups talks a lot about healing and reconnection and basically reconciliation. Let's say that. So maybe instead of there being wars, maybe the world is healing from war. but there's still a lot of tension in the air. We can say something like problems that were being faced during the war still has their effects on the people, and they're struggling to cope and grow. Yeah? Like for example, maybe the war is over, but the people under Mimosa's kingdom still kinda don't really like the people under Mero's kingdom. Does that make sense? I feel like that makes sense. Okay! Let's get context for the King of Swords. And this is to clarify whether or not we're actually gonna have our own kingdoms and stuff. We found the One Piece, but it was just the friends we made along the way. We found the One Piece, but maybe it wasn't the friends we made along the way, but the enemies we made along the way. And suddenly we're like, shit, maybe the One Piece was real. But maybe it wasn't that great. Okay, we got... Oh shit. There we go. We got this card for context for the King of Swords. Wow, Knight of Wands. Oh, sorry, I got it in reverse. Oops. There we go. So, oh, this is such bad colors. There, now you can see it a little clearer. This is the Knight of Wands. Did I get it in reverse? Oh, sorry. Shit. Oh, I'm stupid. There we go. We got the Nine of Wands. So what is that? Why am I disappearing? Okay. The Nine of Wands is, it's kind of trauma. Or basically what comes after trauma. Or during trauma. So maybe you're facing a lot of tough shit. You're facing a lot of problems. Facing a lot of issues. But you kind of want to keep hanging in there, you know? You see this person? They have their stick. Do you see my mouse on the screen? You can't. They have their little stick and they're trying to navigate their way through the maze of sticks. You know? Of wands. And so they kind of want to overcome these things. So in terms of our context about the monarchy, maybe we're trying to fix the monarchy. Maybe monarchy is not the key. Maybe we have to go into a democracy. So how do we turn from a monarchical scheme of government into a democracy? That's going horribly. But no, not necessarily. It could also just be rebuilding kingdoms. And they're rebuilding. Oh, building. But how will they rebuild their kingdoms together? Yeah. We're supposed to no. We don't have to reform a democracy. No. We just want to rebuild our kingdoms together. Maybe there was a lot of war. Or maybe not even war. There could just be one overarching nasty shit in the world. Again, reference Eye of Sauron. And it's throwing everyone off. Everyone's like, shit, I kind of just want to survive. How do we do that, you know? Yeah, so that's the theme of the story. Now, onto the fun part. Let's talk about the characters. Let's start... Oh, shit. There we go. Let us start with Rain Cloud. Again, we are not retconning their lore. We are simply using their likeness. And by the way, I did get permission. So from what she's told you, Rain Cloud is a psychic soldier. She is not a fairy. She does not kiss non-platonically. Okay? So let's give her a little bit of more depth. Let's get some more depth in this. Oh. Get some more depth in this bitch. What kind of person is Rain Cloud? We're gonna roll a dice. Not roll a dice. It's always platonic. Cry emoji. Yeah. You will never get a non-platonic kiss from Rain Cloud. Never! So Mim can get all the platonic kisses she wants at least? Yeah. She has a crippling fear of herself. Really? Rain? Okay, let's get one random card. And we're gonna do this for all characters, okay? And it doesn't have to mean anything just yet. We're just gonna see what the card has to say. So what is Rain Cloud as a person in context to the story? Actually, you got two cards, and we're gonna use both. We have the 7 of coins and the 5 of coins. Wait, that's kind of oh shit, that's kind of cool. So the 7 of coins, or in other words, the 7 of pentacles, or at least, okay, those three are the same thing. Okay, 7 of coins kind of talks about working really hard for your future. You don't want to see shit that's like very long, very short term. You don't want to see shit that's like it's only gonna serve you for a little bit. You're not making temporary changes. You are hustling for as long as you have to for the sake of your far future, not for the near future, but for the sake of the far future, which is kind of really good in context to being the head of a kingdom. Thinks long term. And works really hard. Has a massive vision of what she wants for the future, and will do anything and everything to make things go her way. Yeah? So let's say in context to rebuilding her kingdom, she knows it's not gonna be easy. Oh, it's going to be easy to rebuild her kingdom from scratch. She's known pain, but it's okay for her to keep getting to know pain so long as she brings a beautiful future of peace to her people. Is this making sense? I feel like this should make sense. Okay, we also have the 5 of coins. Oh, I forgot to show you the cards. So that, oh shit. Is this it? That's cups. Where the fuck is coins? Maybe use pentacles. There we go. 7 of pentacles. This is Rain, guys. This is Rain as a person in the story. We also have 5 of pentacles, which is a very lonely card. Or at least I think so. I think it's a pretty lonely card. And then we'll change the colors, because it's very ouchy to the eye. What the heck? What the heck? There we go. There we go. So we have the 7 of pentacles, and we have the 5 of pentacles. And the 5 of pentacles, or 5 of coins, talks more about kind of being scared of losing things. You know, kind of accepting or coming to terms with the idea that things are gonna be hard. Rain has grown accustomed to the idea of win some, lose some. She sees this as part of her journey. It's not, what else can we say about this? Well, Five of Coins also kind of talks about depression. It talks about loneliness and isolation. Which... I'm actually not allowed to talk about this. Let's just say... she's lost some people. We can say that. Because that's Five of Coins. We're lonely. Lonely. I'm Mr. Lonely. Ow! Fuck. She's lost some people. And she knows she might lose more. Such is natural, when it comes to surviving a world like this. Her only hope is to be able to grow past all of the pain. To feel strong even in her lonesome. So she may be able to bring others up in the process. Yeah. Now let's write about her trauma. Let me get another card. What's the most traumatic thing that could possibly happen to this lady? Oh my. Let's... Oh wait, I typed it in the wrong fucking thing. Two of Wands. Will it show? Oh. We have the Two of Wands. So the Two of Wands is... it's not really a bad card. It's kind of a good card. It talks about someone that's mature. Someone that's very big on planning. You know, they want to know what's like. They want to know that they're ready for whatever happens. You know, whatever course their life takes. It means planning things out and making sure you have a vision before moving forward. So maybe, just maybe, her trauma. There's two ways we can play this out. We can go the literal version, the literal-ish version, where it's like, let's see, option 1. Ah, what the heck? I accidentally opened a new tab. I'm sorry, I'm having a hard time typing because of the band-aids on my fingies. So my hands keep slipping when I'm typing. Okay, option 1. She planned too much. She was so buried in the idea of being ready for anything and everything that she forgot to look be in the moment. She missed out on things. She looked so far into the future that she forgot that she was living in the present. Yeah. We're being so dramatic. Oh my gosh. That's okay. It's okay. That's the point. Let's make this text a little smaller. There we go. So that's option 1. Option 2. option 2 is we can go the opposite of what this card is supposed to mean. She refused to look towards the future. She believed... Actually, no. Let me write this out and I'll tell you why it's a no for me. It's a no for me because she believed that she had to face the challenges that were right in front of her. So much to the point where she never saw what was coming. The end of an era was right at her front door. And she was unprepared. So this is why this is a no for me. Why? Because in context, she thinks long term and she works really hard and she has a massive vision of what she wants for the future and will do anything and everything to make things go her way. So, in context, this kind of doesn't work out. So we're gonna scrap this. And that's her trauma. Wow! Yippee! It was really funny to write in the moment. Yeah! We're gonna write everything out. So that's Rain Cloud. Again, this is just a very bare bones thing. We're gonna copy everything. We're gonna go here. We're gonna... Oh shit, what the heck? Oh, I counted this one. Place everything here. We're gonna get Mimosa. It's Mimsy's turn. Oh. Alright, good. Okay. Mimosa Shirosaki. I hope things are kind of making sense. Like, if I'm losing you on something, please don't be scared to ask. If you want even further explanation on any of the tarot cards, feel free to ask. I'll try to explain it in the best way I can. But yeah. And her counterpart, Imosa Kurosaki. We can make this character versus self. the internal conflict. Okay, it's Mimsy's turn. What kind of... Wait, actually. What is Mimosa? Shit. She never really talked about her official lore to you guys, huh? I wonder if I'm allowed to talk about it. Let's do something minimum. Something without spoiling too much. Yeah? Goddess. No fucks given. Does not care about your whiny... No. Protector. And leader. Yeah? Yeah? Yeah. Goth. Goth. Open to new ideas? And doesn't... Let's remove the no fucks given, because that's kind of just an attitude thing. Open to new ideas. Wants to create a new standard. Because she's talked about this a lot, but when it comes to Yume Plus, you know, we want to create a new standard for... Not really a standard. Wants to follow her own standard. That's what we want to talk about. She wants to follow her own standard. Same as us. Here at Yume Plus, we want to do what we want to do. And we will do it the best way we can. Okay. Let's roll. Not roll. Let's draw some cards for this bitch. Let's see what the girlie is like. What kind of person is Mimosa Shirosaki? We're gonna get 2 cards for this one. 1. Oh! 2. Ah! If it's accurate, I'm gonna kill myself. No! This is in context to the story. But if it hits, it hits. Let me... Sorry, I'm like writing down all of the cards on the side. That's why I'm typing before I do anything. So these are the cards we got from Mimosa Shirosaki. We have... Let's move it here. We have the 4 of Pentacles. Let's make it pink. You can barely see. Okay, that's... Ouch. We have the 4 of Pentacles. And also, we have... Oh, shit. Oh, where's the card for it? Is it this? That's not it. This. That's not it either. Motherfucker. Why won't it show me the Knight of Swords? That's Queen. Where the fuck is the Knight? Is it you? That's Knight of Coins. Where is it? Is it you? That's Knight of Wands! What the heck is happening? What is this? That's Cups. That's Queen. Seven. Oh my fucking god. Canva is cucking me. Let me delete these. You know what? We got 4 of Pentacles. And... Knight of Swords. Reversed! Ah, actually, I could probably just do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Yeah! These are Mimosa's cards! Wow! So what do these talk about? The 4 of Coins. Or the 4 of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles. This kind of talks about... greediness. Jealousy. A little bit of insecurity. We can say... something like... accurate. We can say something... So yandere? Not necessarily, no. In terms... Because it's the 4 of Coins, this is normally... It doesn't have to be material. But it's more so talking about... How do I... It'll be better if I write it out. So, for Mimosa, in context to the story, because of the 4 of Coins. Perhaps. May chance. Mayhaps. Her ultimate pain was to feel... struggle. Was to feel jealousy. Towards those who lived... who were living the life she wished she had for herself. Yeah? She always felt like she was lacking. Like there could have been more. Opening a bottle of vodka right now. No, Mimsy! Yo, I thought this would be more accurate, more like random for the story. Tarot speaks, y'all. Tarot is a real thing. But yeah, that's what Four of Coins is like. It's like it's more like having deep-rooted fears of not having enough and wanting to work hard and hustle so that you can finally have what you wanted for yourself in the past. But it comes with a feeling of resentment. That's what the Four of Coins talks about. It's not always a bad card. It's not necessarily a bad card, okay? The cards have a mind of their own. I wouldn't say that. I think fate just speaks. I think destiny and fate just speaks for themselves. I believe in the heart of cards. Me too. But yeah, that's what Four of Coins talks about. Like there could have been more to her life, and she grew resentment because of this. At the same time, we also have the Knight of Swords in reverse. So this is more like this is not a good card. This is like how do I say this? Being in context to the story, okay? We can call her out as, or we can write her out as because let's just really let's because of her resentment, she's grown to be a rather cold person. In a way, some might see her as defensive. Some might mistake her attitude as unwelcoming. But this is only because she's grown to be protective towards the things she works for. Yeah. Oh. She chases her goals relentlessly. Oh. She will stop at nothing to give herself the life she knows she was meant to have. Yes, even if this means getting rid of the people who would get in her way. She tells it like it is. She does what needs to be done. Oh. And when she claims something as something as important or of great value to her, she will protect it with her life and will refuse to let anyone have it. Be it her kingdom, her people, or her happiness. This alludes to love! This kind of tracks. This tracks a little too well. A little too well. Too well. Now for her trauma in the story. Let's see what she's traumatized by in this cruel, ruthless world of politics. Can we see Ronnie? Man. Does this please you? Too political. Yeah, this world is too political. It's too political for her. It's stopping her from experiencing the life she wants to live. In this economy? Nah. Let's shuffle for her trauma and attempt not to drop the fucking cards this time. Please, for the love of God. Ah! Fucker. Okay. 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 Let's see. Let's see what we get. We got one card. Let's get another one just in case. Oh my. Let me write this down. And then this one. Again, I'm just writing this down later for reference later. That's what I was trying to say. Why is my coffee spilling everywhere? It's splish splashing. Today's not a great day. So Mimosa is hurt people. Pretty much, yeah. In this story, at least. The trauma is simply politics. I will take a shot if I get your trauma. No, don't. let's let's show you what your card is. I mean, your cards are for your trauma. I ended up getting 2. Can we align it? Thank you. Oops. Ah! Okay, there we go. These are her trauma cards. You poor thing. We have the Hanged Man and the 7 of Cups reversed. What do these mean? Well, for the Hanged Man specifically, it's kind of like not knowing what to do. It's kind of like knowing that something needs to be done, knowing that change has to happen, but you're kind of lagging on it, you know? Like, for example, if you know that you have bad habits. Again, this is just a general meaning of the card. I'm trying to teach you guys. If you have bad habits and you get the Hanged Man, it's essentially like you're kind of procrastinating on doing what needs to be done. Alternatively, it could also be an issue of something kind of causing you to take a break from what you want to do. You kind of have to pause and put things into perspective, but at the same time, you don't know how to get that perspective. That's kind of how it is. For the 7 of Cups in reverse, this is kind of more like hung up on something is the way someone explained it to the other day. Yeah. You're hung up on something. You're kind of stuck. I kind of like to see the Hanged Man as limbo. Like being stuck in limbo. Where it's like, okay, you kind of want something. You kind of want things to happen. But in this sense, you want it to happen for you rather than you making it happen. Because you're not necessarily in the position to do what is required. Whether that means something like a financial position, a mental state kind of thing. That's what the Hanged Man is to me. Yeah? I feel like that can describe a lot of people well. Yeah, it does. It's a very... I get this card a lot because people struggle with it often. It's like... in a very fast-paced world, it's hard for us to properly plan out things. Because we're kind of... As humans, we've kind of grown to be stuck on the idea that there's a right way to do things. But that's not necessarily the case. And because of that, we kind of get scared of... But moving forward. Because we don't want to make the wrong choice. But at the same time, not making any choices is also the wrong choice. So what the fuck? It's very much like a... Anyway, I'm not gonna drone on about this. You get the point, right? Yeah, I think you get the point. Okay, 7 of Cups reversed. This is kind of like oh. Shit, what the fuck, girl? What the fuck? It's kind of like not having a lot of options. Which kind of works a little too well with the Hanged Man. It's damned if you do, damned if you don't. Exactly, yeah, damned if you do, damned if you don't. Yeah, exactly. So the Seven of Cups reverse is not really having a lot of options. Like, you know, there are things out there that could be done. But at the same time, you're kind of missing a lot of opportunities. You kind of don't know where to go from here. You have goals, but they're very vague. And it's not like you have like a blueprint to get to where you want to be. It's not like the world is painting out a picture of what you have to do step per step. So, in this regard, I think this is just my way of thinking, guys. Again, you can. Oh, by the way, feel free to write suggestions in the chat as well while I'm explaining these to you. If you have suggestions for things in the story, please feel free to drop them, and we can write, because I want to write this story together with you guys. Not just, you know, not just the cards or just me. I want it to be a group effort. Yippee! Oh, also Ami, because you sent in a donation, please feel free to write out your character details in the Bubby chat. Yeah. Like a name and first name or last name, or just the first name, or just anything in general, and maybe a special request, like what do you want your character to be like, you know? And then we'll start doing RNG for you later on in the story. Yeah. But yeah, for example, for her trauma in context to the backstory we've kind of given her, right? Oh shit. Becoming a leader was kingdom's what the fuck? Kingdom's leader was never a plan of hers. In fact, it feels more like added pressure or responsibility. At the same time, it could have been an amazing opportunity for her, but being stuck in place and not knowing how to proceed led her and her kingdom to ruin. Yeah. Does that seem right? We can write more about this later, but again, I'm writing these things down so that we can use them for context as we keep writing this story. Does this trauma feel right to you based on the cards? There we go. So we have, right now, we have a rain cloud. And we have Mimosa Shiwosaki. Taking a shot now! Please don't! I mean, if you want to. Enjoy your night! Bye. She was too stuck thinking about what to do instead of working with what she was given. Ooh, I like that. I like that. So here, we have sticky notes. By the way, canvas are really convenient tool. This is what I use personally for brainstorming things, you know? I'm gonna copy this. I'm gonna paste this. There we go. Yeah. So that's how it's gonna work. Brainstorming is fun, yeah. It's kind of better than just like coming up with something immediately. I like it this way. Okay. Let me copy it. Oh shit. Go here and paste. And now we are moving on to Waya Nevermore. Oh shit. Rhea Nevermore. Goat. No, maybe we'll not make the goat part too much of an issue. Not an issue, too much of a concept. She is just Waya. Waya is Waya. Waya is goat, but goat is just goat. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know. Ah, shit! Necromancer. Very wait. What's the right word? Oh, they're both the right word for it. Okay. Very empathetic towards others. Yearns for the happiness of others. Court magician who heals knights? Oh! Oh yeah, her yandere RP, right? Healer of knights in the war. That hurt. Oh shit. Thinks about knights. What is it? Man, this fucking YouTube button hides shit too much. Thinks about knights, Yuri. Okay. It's Rhea's turn. Oh gosh. Oopsies. Let's shuffle some cards. What is Rhea as a person in this story? That's a million fucking cards. Holy shit, I cannot shuffle with these band-aids. Oh my gosh, you're still here! Hi! Writes Yaoi and Yuri fanfic about the knights? Shipper. You ship your people. Are you like the matchmaker for your kingdom? I kinda like that. I kinda like that. You've been lurking the whole time? Oh my gosh. I hope you guys are getting some entertainment out of this. Again, I knew this stream wouldn't be everyone's cup of tea, but it's okay. Okay, let me write these down. Oops. Okay. Necromancer plus matchmaker. It's the best duo. Matchmaker slaps. I love it. I love it. I kind of like it. You come to the queen to get your designated lover. Toxic Yaoi and Yuri, and it's all because the queen says so. You are now lovers because Rhea commands it. Is that how we're going? Is that how we're doing it? Shit, wait, that's kind of... Wait, I kind of like that, Rhea. Is it okay if that's your character in the story? It's kind of toxic. It's kind of mean. This is the kind of person Rhea is. Is it this one? Yeah. Now let me change the color so it's not too jarring. Maybe this color. Maybe that color. Maybe this color. Yo, these... I hate the fucking... Because this shit's transparent, man. Rhea the court shipper. I mean... Okay, so she doesn't necessarily have to be a queen. A kingdom or a group could still be, like, just a group in general. So maybe that's just how her people work, you know? Rhea, who do you ship Ronnie with? What is with this Ronnie cest, yo? What the fuck? It's just it's a jellyfish. No idea what to do, so suggestion. Oh, Paichi, I like that name. That's a cute name. Okay. So, we have, for Rhea's character, no Ronnie cest. Yeah, no Ronnie cest. Okay. We have the 5 of Swords. And Ronnie Protection Squad! Yeah. Get this. Protect the little mans. He may be interested. He may be single. But he has boundaries. Okay. Sorry, I'm swallowing my spit a lot because my throat's really dry today. I went out to touch grass today and I think I got an allergy because of that. There are a lot of new flowers in the area because spring is here apparently. Out of the fucking blue. It was literally winter like yesterday. Okay. This is Rhea as a person, guys. We have 5 of Swords and we have Strength. Where's my notepad? Did I write it down? I did. So, the 5 of the 5 of Swords talks about conflict and arguments and I will say it's like a. It depends on whether this stems from insecurity, from ego, from pride. But the 5 of Swords is kind of the idea of always wanting to be on top in some way. It's wanting to be right. It's wanting to know. It's wanting to get validation that you're doing something good. So, in a way, the 5 of Swords is very. It's not necessarily a great card, I will say. You can. It's kind of like being defensive about how you do things. It's like you want to make sure that you're not fucking up. You want to make sure that whatever it is you're doing, everyone else approves. And then if not, you can kind of get like you can get a little bit defensive about it. And you can either act on that defensiveness or internalize that. Yeah? So, let's pair that with Strength. Let's see. Mom, am I a good worm? If I was a worm, would you still love me? If I was just a goat, not even a necromancer goat, if I was just a goat, would you still love me? Of course we would. We love Rhea. What's not to love? Okay, so we're talking about insecurity and wanting to be right. I wanted to be on top. I wanted to feel validated for doing good. Wanting to get validation that you're on the right track. Now let's pair that with Strength. Strength as a card talks about confidence. It talks about fearlessness. It talks about wanting to do big things. Yo, I am not a fan of how I am not a fan of how hard these cards are hitting, bro. Why are these so... Guys, can y'all chill? This was supposed to be a fun writing stream. Why is this hitting too hard? Oh my gosh. Okay. Hits close to home. I don't know, Rhea. Does it hit close to home? Is it hitting? Too close. It's okay, Rhea. You're doing good. We have full confidence in you. Even though you don't have it for yourself. Okay. Why am I sensing angst from everything so far? Because everyone has angst. No matter what the thing happening is, it will always have angst. This is something you come to learn, even in the good side of things. You know how they say, they don't have to know. You literally talk about it in your streams. We will hype you up till the day you die, girl. Until the day we die. Well, you're younger, so you'll last longer than us. When it comes to life, I'm gonna get a little philosophical, guys. Philosophical. I'm gonna be a tarot reader Mero right now. When it comes to life... Okay, listen. This is for everyone, okay? You pay attention. You pay attention. I'm about to give you some motherly... Not even motherly. I'm about to give you some merely advice. Everything in life has angst. Everything in life has shit. Why? Because life is shit. You know how they say that sometimes you need bad things to appreciate good things? That's true. It doesn't have to be absolutely horrible. Whoa! Whoa! Wait! Skibbity Fortnite Vanny! Brr, skibbity bump up! Wait, let me read that out. Wait, actually, let me finish this lecture. Life sucks. Okay, life fucking sucks. There's always gonna be bad shit to everything. And you can't say that bad stuff never happened in your life, because guess what? It did. It only depends on your perception of how bad things are. But that doesn't mean to say you're necessarily depressed or necessarily going through a lot of shit. It just so happens that life throws rocks at you, and that's okay. You know why? Because you're still here watching a VTuber talk shit about tarot and how we use that for fantasy writing and how we can create ships in the future. Where was I going with this? I don't remember. Anyways, yeah, there's angst. Okay, now let's read this. Let's read this majestic dono out really quickly before we continue. Something about okay, wait. I'm gonna read this out in full. That's my little brother's payment for me cleaning his PC. Oh, thank you. I'm gonna read out what he said. He said, skibbity bop bop dop. Yes, skibbity w nim nim skibbity dop bop bop dop. Yes, skibbity w nim nim. What is nim? But yeah, that's what he said. He said his name apparently is Skibbity Fortnite Vatting. Thank you for the donation! Vat, if you want that to be the payment to be included in the Remedy fanfiction, please go ahead and send your shit in the server. Anyway, so all she wanted was to do good. Being the leader of a big group of people came with a lot of responsibilities. And she did not want to disappoint. In front of her were a million chances to do big things. But her self-doubt would often get in the way. As much as she wished for her people to be more responsive towards her actions. As a leader, their budding future were cut off by the terrors of the world. Yeah. As a leader, she hoped to inspire confidence in her people. And it also meant that in hopes that maybe it could inspire confidence within herself. She worked hard, tirelessly, to become a leader that others would look up to and depend on. Though she's often not too sure if she was doing the right things. No one ever really taught her to how to lead. And yet, there she was. We can write a little bit more. We can take this out. Write a little bit more about her per se. If she can't find the strength to build herself up, she can't at least stood for others. Exactly! What kind of leader could she possibly be for other people if she struggled to find strength within herself? So she would put her blood, sweat, tears, and magic. Oh. I mean, why are it so many lines? To ensure that her people would meet a future worth living. This is so dramatic. I kind of like it. Wow. She wanted to build everyone up to be strong and face the future and face everything head on. Do I dash that? But she struggled to do it for herself. Yeah! I don't know why there's a comma here. Doing well. That's a good summary. Okay! Let's talk about her trauma! Excuse me? Excuse me? That suddenly came out, holy shit! I did not see that coming. I'm sorry, that was so unladylike. That was so nasty. I'm sorry. Trauma causes the burpees, yeah. It's because I'm talking so much this stream. Okay! We're almost done. At least for today's stream. I don't really know how long we're gonna go. Let's zoom out for a second. This is what we have so far, guys. Actually, we can delete this. This is what we have so far. Look at that. That's kind of cool to see. Isn't that kind of cool? And it's only gonna grow. Oh shit! And it's only gonna grow bigger. Isn't that cool? I think it's pretty cool. Okay. We proceed. Let's draw some cards. Jote always makes sure everyone is 괜찮아. But who's gonna ask if the Jote is 괜찮아? Oh no! She is not Quintana. Okay, let's see what your trauma is, bestie. At least in the story. Let's see what builds conflict for you. What causes the shit for you. Oh, these are interesting cards. Let's hope it shows up in the fucking app. We have 4 of Swords. And we have... Holy crap, that's big. Sorry, let me make these smaller a little. So I kind of see everything still. You see it? My big ass head is blocking it. Motherfucker. There we go. Right here. Okay. For her trauma. I have to write this down. We have the 4 of Swords. Did you guys know that continuity actually says something in tarot? For example, if you got the 5 of Wands, the 6 of Wands, the 7 of Wands, or you have the 5 of Swords and then the 4 of Swords, that kind of shit. That matters. It depends on the context, obviously. 4 of Swords talks about wanting to catch a fucking break. It talks about needing rest. Having so much shit to deal with that you're kind of just tired. You're kind of just sick of a lot of things. And it's hard to push forward when you're running on empty. And yet, you pushed yourself. Why? But there are times when you kind of just want to withdraw from everything. When you are in desperate need of a break from everything. Whether it's from your work, whether it's from your school shit, whether it's from your problems, maybe even the people in your life. Sometimes you just really need a break from them. Yes. This card, honestly, it's a sad card for a lot of people, especially when you see it in love readings. Why? Because it's literally saying you even need a break from the people you love. So I hate seeing this card when I'm doing readings for other people because they're like, oh, what could that possibly mean? It means you need a fucking break. But in the context of the story, because she works so hard to build herself up and build her people up, and working so hard to try and build her confidence up. Perhaps she never sets time for herself. Maybe she works so hard, too hard in fact, that she's starting to run out of energy and motivation to keep going. She didn't want to be a leader. She never wanted this role, and yet she got it. And now that she's been doing her absolute best to meet the standard, what's left for her? And then we have the 10 of Wands. The 10 of Wands kind of wait, actually, sorry. I need to... Yeah. I got the card in reverse. I didn't realize. The 10 of Wands talks about... How do I say this? It talks about burnout. It talks about feeling so done with everything because you're kind of burdened. You got a lot on your plate. You got a lot on your shoulders. There's a lot to deal with. You won't always... Ruh-roh. You won't always know how to... Guys, I'm sorry. I feel like I'm putting you guys on blast. If this is hitting too hard, please let me know. At the same time, I hope this can bring some kind of relief as we write the story. It is gonna get, I will say, because we're using tarot cards for people, it might feel a little too real. Or it might feel like you can attribute... Thank you! Can I have the My Cabbages type of character? Yes! A Cabbage Man! He has a name, you know? There's a name for him, I swear. Oh shit, they really just call him the Cabbage Man. I swear they had a name. I don't remember. Yeah, anyway. The story will feel real to some degree because when I say certain meanings, you might be able to attribute it to your own struggles in life. The same thing goes for the people that are self-inserting themselves into this story when we pull cards for you as well. Some things will feel a little too real. It will happen. At the same time, I hope this is a way for us to bring relief as well. A little bit of reassurance. A little bit of confidence. A little bit of confidence boost, you know? Okay. Let's move forward. So the Ten of Wands, again, it talks about burnout. It talks about having to deal with so much shit where you're like, you know what? This is a lot of responsibility to put on little old me. There's a lot of things that you kind of need to work on. But at the same time, there's too many things that you need to work on. It's like you're struggling on all fronts. Maybe you're dealing with love life issues. Maybe you're dealing with career issues. Maybe you're dealing with money issues. The Ten of Wands talks about wanting relief from it. And along with the Four of Swords, if you were to get these cards in a reading, not necessarily towards the story, if you were to get these, it's kind of just telling you to take a fucking break, man. You are literally breaking yourself for what? You want to work hard. You want release from your problems, so much so that you're pushing yourself to your wit's end. But what's left? What's left for you? You push yourself so hard to the point that you might collapse. Then there's nothing left within you to actually enjoy the fruits of your labor. That's what these cards can talk about. Now let's interpret that into something related to the story. And let me get another sip of coffee. Actually, let me get... Do I still have lozenges? I have like one left. Holy shit. Thank God. I'm gonna suck on a candy really quickly, guys. I'm sorry. I'm gonna type things out while I suck on a candy. You can read it for yourself. We'll read after. There we go. She had met her breaking point once before. She worked herself to her wit's end to meet the demands of her people, all to the point of not being able to handle anything anymore. When the world came crumbling down, she realized that she isolated herself with the problems she was facing. And she was alone. But maybe this means that while she's working hard to become a great leader, she ended up facing all of the struggles of leadership alone. She wanted to shoulder everything. So much so that the world decided to give her everything. Yeah! I like that. I like that. Okay. Let's see. It's my turn. Holy crap. Okay. Align thyself, please. There you go. Mero typing is relaxing? Thank you! I do it a lot during my study streams. Mero Umiko! Now for yourself. Oh gosh. Oh, let's read these out though. Despite being goal set and knowing what she wanted, her breaking point was also the source of her biggest love. Aw, yeah. It does happen, guys. It does happen quite often. A little too often, if you ask me. That's how things are usually. The things we put too much of our energies into can often be the source of our pain. It's not fun. It's certainly not fun, but that's how it is. It happens. Jellyfish. Canonically. Princess. But we'll skew that. Actually, it kind of fits, so it's okay. Water Kingdom? Ayo? Ayo? How would... Okay, I kind of don't want to describe myself here, guys. I'm gonna show you the three ones we have for the other girls. See these things? Now write one for me. Because I don't want to write for myself. I'll give you guys the opportunity. Describe your Oshi! What are we feeling? What are we feeling? Like a little summary. A very, very minimal summary. I told you guys you'd be writing with me, so... Now's your chance! Am I back? What the heck? What is this? Okay, so... Hi, hold on. VTube Studio crashed. VTube Studio crashed and kind of fucked up my OBS. Hold on, guys, we're back, we made it. I'm so sorry. It said I had an encoding error on VTube Studio. Whoa! Am I live? Also, why am I... We're live! Yay! OBS crashed. I'm sorry, guys. Hold on. Let me get back my shit. Oh, there we go. Do this, and I can go right back to it. We're back! Yay! Yippee! We're back! Sorry about that. I'm not sure what happened. I'm not too sure if it's VTube Studio or if it's OBS fucking with VTube Studio. Either way, we're back! Okay, so I asked you guys before I fucking died to write something for me. And one person did. Jellyfish. Gifted human form by the gods. Goal-driven and mindful. That's kind of cute. I kind of like that. Where's my... Okay. So this is what we're dealing with. Now, does the rest of chat agree? Because I'm insecure. I do not like to think of myself. What do you think, guys? Does this seem like it checks out from the 2 weeks? The 2 weeks that we've been together. Does this feel relevant? Does it seem right to you? Sounds good? I'm mindful? Really? Me? I don't know. You know, now that we got a little reset, now would be... The character writing got too intense that it crashes? Yeah, real! Now that we have a little bit of a break, a little bit of a reset, let me do something really quickly. I'm gonna take a piss. Tinkle time, tinkle time! I will be right back, guys. I really gotta pee. I'll be back. I'll be back. Awa? Awa, awa. Awa, awa, awa. Hi! We're back. Get water. I drink water. Okay, let's see what chat had to say about this being right or not. I think I asked about me being mindful. I think so. Do you know how much you think about us and the girls? It's like all the time. I'm just obsessed, man. I just want us to be happy. Let's see. My headcanon is Ronnie is secretly sucking Mero's brain matter? I never had any in the first place. Guys, so hear me out. Mero's a bit of a goofy and bubbly princess with a specialty in being short and squishy. What the fuck? Specialty? Man, it's not... I was kind of just cursed with this form. It's not my fault. It's not my fucking fault. What if jellyfish princess from Atlantis? Oh, I like that. I mean, to be fair, we have a necromancer. We have a goddess. We have a psychic soldier. And a jellyfish princess. I remember princess. So I think we're kind of in our own universe of magic here. Also, it's fine. No one said the gods were, but Gods were kind. Okay, there we go. So, now that we have the little summary down, it's time for me to trauma dump. What kind of a person is Mero Umiko? In context to the story, please, gods, please. Please, don't call me out, please. Or if you are going to call me out, at least give me some compliments. Shit, I could use some. Please. Cut me some slack. Okay, sorry, my water bottle's in the way. I bought a water earlier. And oh my gosh. Why is a tiny water bottle, like a disposable one, guys, the shit from fucking convenience stores, why is it $3 for water? It doesn't make sense. Okay. Oops. Bet that she'll get the tower. God. Oh God. Okay, wait. The call out is crazy. Hold on. Okay, I'm dropping cards fucking everywhere. Hold on, guys. I dropped fucking cards. There we go. I have one card. Come on, man. What do you have to tell me? What you gotta tell me now? Oh, shit, okay. Let's see. You know, I was kind of hoping you'd say something. I'd get something negative. This is kind of a call out in itself. Where is the card for this? It's not from the deck I wanted, but I guess it'll do. Let's make this a little visible. Maybe we can make this white. There we go. That's actually kind of cute. And then we got the 3 of... Wait. Is this the 3? Yeah. Yeah, no towers, but we did get a fucking call out. Is it just me? Oh shit! Sorry. False alarm. This was a stack of 4 cards. Hold on. We don't count multiple cards. Or at least I don't. Ow. If multiple cards fall while you're shuffling, it kind of depends on how you feel on whether you're gonna take it or not. I can't tell because these cards are kind of clumpy. This is kind of mean. I'm not gonna lie. What the fuck is 180? Okay. Let me write this shit down. And then I got... Did I get this in reverse? Yeah. So, fucking my turn. No. Shit. Okay. Let's talk about these cards. What the fuck? Okay, so we have the star. And we have the 9 of Swords in reverse. Let's talk about this objectively first. The star talks about faith. It talks about hope, trust, I suppose positivity. I actually want to show you the picture for this card because it incites hope. The card that I have. The star from Tarot of the World deck. I wonder if it's gonna show up. It didn't show up. That's sad. Wait, actually, you know what? I can do this actually. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I just want to show you what this looks like because it's a really pretty card. It talks a lot of shit. Apparently, I cannot. Shit. Okay, my camera isn't working. No hand cam. So it's a picture of a girl looking up at the stars with a little sheep in her hand. Tiny little sheep. And she's a little sad and she's looking up like, ah, someday we'll be okay. Which is kind of too real. It's too real. The star talks about having hope for the future, wanting things to someday be okay. It talks about trying to be optimistic and trying to kind of cope with your traumas. Are we sure this is a fanfic still? No, we're not! Yeah, it's not really necessarily having faith, it's not necessarily having trust. It's more like maybe, hopefully, surely, someday, right? Kind of vibe. And then the 9 of Swords in reverse, specifically in reverse, is kind of a better card than it is upright. It's having a lot of stress, having a lot of worries. As you can tell, if I were to reverse this, it kind of makes sense. Like, see, you stay up at night thinking about all these things, and it's like, oh my gosh, so many worries in the world. But then, in reverse, it kind of means finding a way to cope with it, or at least trying to find a way to manage. It's like trying to I hate talking about this because it's about me! No! It's about not having what you need. It's about not having resources or lacking them, or not having solutions to your issues, and you're kind of struggling to figure everything out on your own. That's what the 9 of Swords in reverse is. It's not having, along with the star, right? It's having hope for the future, wanting things to be okay, but kind of not having, kind of not being in a position to be able to make things okay on your own. Don't you just love it? Yeah! I love tarot! Mimosa, can you give me a shot too? Yeah, they mix very well. That's tarot for you. The fun part of tarot, actually, is that there's like... someone do the statistics, right? The possibilities of you getting a random mix of cards are there's a lot of them. And yet, depending on your personal situation, you can always attribute it to something. You'll always be able to kind of get the story. And so it'll, you know, if you're lucky and you know how to interpret these things, you kind of can paint a better picture for yourself, you know? It's very helpful, it's a very helpful tool, but it's a call out, I will say. So let's write this shit in relation to the story. Tarot cards be perceiving, do be perceiving. They do be perceiving a little too well. A little too much. So how do we write this, gang? I kinda don't want to write this myself, I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to be perceived by these cards. Let's see. Let's read these things out. Jokes aside, the star could fit you being a younger ruler than the others. I'm like the second youngest. Still with hope in her eyes and trying to make the best for you and your people over whatever happened in the world. Yeah! That actually fits a lot of my own personal insight on the world. We make do. We just gotta make do. But yeah. This is too much, man. Okay. You have so many dreams that you want to achieve as a ruler. You have faith in your people and your kingdom, but no physical or mental yeah, I don't have the brain. Mental resources to put your thoughts into actions. Oh, ouchies. I mean, yeah, you're totally calling yourself up, but in terms of story writing, you can be an inheritor of your people. Yeah. I dig it. I dig it. Let's scroll up a little bit to what you wrote earlier. What the fuck? Am I hallucinating? Wait. Wait. Am I hallucinating? I'm seeing things, guys. Hold on. Wait. Wait. What the heck? I'm gonna fucking cry. What the heck? Wait. What the heck? That's a lot. Guys, this $500 goal was meant to be until May. What the fuck? Thank you. I appreciate it. What the fuck? I can afford books. What the hell? I can buy my books now. Thank you. Man, do you want to date Dombra in the story? Do you want to be an overarching god? Do you want to be like... Do you want to be like the one and only Eye of Sauron? Do you want to be... do you want to be like a really cool dragon? Thank you. Man. Happy 3 weeks, guys. Technically 2 weeks, but man. Thank you. Please feel free to drop your character requests in the C Bubby chat. What the fuck? Do you want to be his dad in the floor? What the fuck? Hold on. Let me wipe my tears really quickly before we keep writing the story. Thank you. Can you be everyone's dad? I just came up with a really cool idea. Wait, let me write it down somewhere before I lose it. I'm not gonna tell you what the idea is yet. Not yet. Okay. We're cooking! Thank you. Okay, hold on. Gup. 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 Okay. Gup. Okay. Let's write this shit. Thank you, Tyro. Thank you again. You really don't have to keep giving so much. I don't know why. Please, your credit score. You just remember the group of fishies is called the school? Yeah. It's so cute. I wonder if there's teachers underwater. Okay. You're scared? Don't be! It'll be great! It'll be super cool! Super cool! So, I don't know why I couldn't say that word properly. Shit. Where were we? Okay, let's write about Mero Umiko. A hopeful... Wait, let me read back. Let's see. Hopeful little leader who envisioned great things for her people. She was cursed with the responsibility with great responsibilities, but not enough resources to make do. How could she save a doomed kingdom when her people already struggled to put food on the table every day? Can I talk about something really quickly? I have been watching episodes again of Trash Taste, and I watched the most recent one, and they were arguing about the top mangas rated on my anime list. And there was this part where Connor and Garnt were talking about, because Connor was like ranking mangas about a vibe, and everyone was arguing because they're like, well, how could a vibe be a parameter to say whether something is a good manga or not? And they're like, you have to be more concrete. And then it got to a point where the conclusion was like they're kind of chilling, and then they were talking about some manga, I can't remember, and then Garnt suddenly out of the blue, I forgot what they were talking about, he was like, it's the vibe, innit? I was outside today. I was outside buying stuff for Mouse, and I was looking at these toys. I'm like looking at what kind of toy that might fit Mouse, and I would get one of them, and I'd be like, yeah, that's the vibe, innit? It's the vibe, innit? It's the vibe, innit? I cannot stop saying it. I was cooking my dinner. Technically breakfast. First meal of the day. And I fried a couple eggs. And I tasted it. And I was kind of... It was like perfect to taste. I put it on my rice. Put a little bit of pepper on it. I took a bite. And I was like, that's the vibe, innit? To myself! I said it to myself! What's wrong with me? It's the vibe, innit? It is stuck in my head. It's just the vibe, innit? Okay. You ran out of Q-tips again. Just get a bulk thing of it. Okay. Every day. I do resources and power because younger rulers often come with power struggles and disputes as well. Yeah. And power. But not enough. We were missing a word. Guys, you have to catch these things. Gotta trust the vibe in it. Yeah, the vibe in it. Not a vibe. It's not a vibe. That's going to be the thing you say for the next 2 weeks, isn't it? Nuh-uh. at least a month. Some things kind of stick with me forever. Like, for example, I used to have a friend online, and she and I would just be talking about things randomly, and we'd be like, yeah, I fuck with the vision. I fuck with the vision heavy. I like that vision. I fuck with it. So I fuck with the vision, and I never stopped saying it. I still say it to this day. It's been years. I fuck with the vision heavy. I don't know where we got it from. We kind of just said it out of the blue. Anyway. I fuck with it heavy. Okay. Hopeful little leader who envisioned great things for her people. She was cursed with great responsibilities, but not enough resources and power to make do. How could she save a doomed kingdom when her people already struggled to put food on the table every day? She was often cornered by the shared hardships of her kingdom, along with internal opposing parties. She had to earn everyone's favor. But whatever could she possibly do? She was being beaten down by every possible obstacle. Even her own brother threatened to overtake the throne. Despite it all, she persisted. She persisted. Ronnie antagonist arc? Yeah, fuck Ronnie! No one gives a shit about Ronnie. Okay. What can we write about this dumbass call out of a thing? Though she knew she could not do it alone, she still tried. After the war, I went back to New York. After the war, I went back. Sorry. She worked to strengthen her council. But for this, she must earn their trust and confidence. I finished up my studies in the practice law. I practiced law, but work next door. Okay. To strengthen, or she must earn their trust and confidence. I'm sorry, I'm getting stuck because I'm starting to write about myself and I cannot. It's not easy to face the future alone, but she will do what she will. She smiles at the face of poverty. At the face of war. To be rich. I'm sorry, I can't write about myself. It's too much. It's too egotistical, I'd say. It feels a little too narcissistic. Next, my trauma. Mero Umiko's trauma. Let's see what cards we get. At the face of collapse! Yeah! I like that. I fuck with it heavy. It's the vibe, innit? This one's about to be hard. Oh yeah, it's okay. You guys know about my trauma. What traumatizes Mero Umiko? That's not one card. Okay, one more card. Ah, multiple cards are falling. Please, I can't feel for it. That's why, because I have 2 fingers band-aided right now, like the tips of my fingers. Interesting card. Better just draw 10 and use all of them. We need to cover all bases here. The thing is, we'll keep drawing cards and still attribute everything to. So as we write the story, we're gonna keep adding to all of this. This is kind of just the basis of what kind of characters we are. This is giving us context. This is giving us a summary of a backstory. And then we'll build upon it through even more cards. The jellyfish is also a victim of capitalism. So real, bestie. So real. The chariot. Is this the chariot? It doesn't look like it. There we go. That is... Oh, it's an Egyptian. Okay. And we have... Oh. Is this the right card? Yeah. Unfortunately. Do this. And then let me write this down in my little notepad. So we have the chariot. The chariot talks about pushing through. It talks about going forward. It talks about charging on no matter what the cost is. It talks about having ambition, willpower, determination. Yeah. And it talks about self-discipline. I'm gonna fucking cry again. Fuck! It talks about focus. About control. Control! I'm a control freak. Did you guys know that? I have control issues. Putting myself on blast really quickly. And then we have the 4 of Cups reversed. This talks about... I'm surprised this is showing up as my trauma card, because in reverse, this card is good. This card is really good. Okay, I know how to spin this. Okay, so the 4 of Cups reversed. Let's talk about this really quickly. If we were to get it upright, the first one is not to be hit. The first one not to be hit with super bad trauma. The first one is like not bad. The first one is really good. But in the context I'm about to give you guys, you're gonna see. Again, the thing with tarot is a lot of things are up to interpretation. What matters is context. In what context are we reading these cards? Right? So, we have the Chariot. This talks about motivation and wanting to push through. It talks about being ambitious. It talks about needing to be in control. The 4 of Cups. If we were to get it upright. If we were to get this card upright, what it means is boredom. It means nothing really matters. It doesn't really matter what you get. It's like you could be met with a lot of opportunities, right? A lot of opportunities or options could be right in front of you, and you'd be like, it could be like, it's kind of similar to the Hanged Man, where it's like, okay, you kind of have options. Literally, the options are right in front of you. Everything that you could possibly need to push forward may be right in front of you, but you're just too apathetic towards it. You don't care. Nothing really matters to you at that point. Why? Because you have a weird perception of how things are, and you're just not satisfied with anything. It's like, it's not that you can't make a choice because it's hard to make a choice. It's more like you can't make a choice because you kind of just don't want to. You kind of just don't give a fuck. And it makes you shallow. But, in reverse. Again, not again. I should say, for those that are not well versed with how tarot works, if you are to get a card, the reverse of the card doesn't necessarily mean the complete opposite of what the card is. So it's not really saying that, oh my gosh, I have like no options. Oh my gosh. The reverse of the Four of Cups instead means being more adaptive. Being understanding, not being apathetic. It means having willpower and wanting to actually be proactive and moving forward. It means making a lot of changes. Because you have this really strong desire for things to change, where the other thing is like, you don't really care if anything changes. So it's not necessarily the direct opposite. There's still some, like, obviously there's gonna be relation to the upright and the reverse of a card. But again, it's up to interpretation. But how do we spin this into trauma? So let me type this shit out, right? The fear of not being able to amount to a leader worthy of following. No, actually, to anything as a leader scared her to her core, even more so when it felt like she was like she didn't know where to begin with leading a nation after the war. I'm gonna say it's a war, guys. Okay, we're gonna clarify what that war might mean. We could say what's the word for it? What's the word for when you feel like you're not enough? It's like another word for incompetent. Insufficient. No, not inadequate. Yeah. She felt so inadequate as a leader that she pushed herself to do better. Even down to her breaking point. Perfectionism was her curse. Yeah? Does this track? Does this fit? What do you think, guys? Is this a good trauma point? The only thing I can think of is like, I wanna be the very best. like no one ever was. You like it? Okay, nice. Fuck this shit. Nice! We officially have our our 4 main characters. Yay! Golf claps, everyone, golf claps. Yay! We have their backstories. We have their trauma. Yay! You were thinking of something along the lines of political assassination or having been pushed down more? Oh. You mean we're assassinating Ronnie? I like that. Character creation complete! Yeah! There will be more. There will be more. We have 3 other Yume Plus staff to add. We have our tippers today. Now for that world building. Hell yeah. Let me do something. Let me organize this. Give me 1 second. I wanna organize everything. So that when we zoom out like this, you can kind of see everything, you know? Yeah. In fact, we can even bump this down a little bit. Like this. There we go. See? Now it all kind of looks nice. So when you zoom out and you see like everything, it's all organized. Or at least that's how I do it. Okay. Now for that world building. Let's talk about the war. Hi! Oha Mero! Okay, so let's keep the theme of the story in mind. High fantasy but with trauma, and also a little bit of sci-fi. Wait, let's move this over. Let's move this over here because it's relevant. Yeah! Yeah. Okay! Let's see. So, the world. This is the part where we kind of give everything context. So let's solidify certain things. Oopsies. Solidify a couple of things, yeah? If it were fucking a line? Okay. What we know. 1. There was a war that caused turmoil for everyone. All kingdoms, far and wide, were affected. The main perpetrator. Perhaps we did get the King of Swords, right? So we'll say was a leader of a far away kingdom who sought, that's the word, domination over absolutely over everyone. That's what we're fucking saying. So this means we have a new character to write about. Right? What else causes this shit? Lots of political conflict. The perpetrator was Ronnie or your brother's PC. No. Well. So monarchy is a kind of a big deal. His ideals. He thought his ideals were what was best for this world. But he had only doomed everyone in the process. The girls, Remedy, were forced to respond to the terrors brought upon them all. Sure. Dombra's the evil. No, Dombra's a good guy. Political conflict, social unrest in a world doomed to monarchy. People feel like they don't have any power. Maybe people wanted to give in and not lose things. Let's see. I feel like they don't have any power. Maybe people wanted to give in and not lose things. Let's see how we can write this. Let's roll. You know what? Let's pull a card. Let's see what the cards have to say. What's the tea, sis? What's the backbone of this world? Do we believe in mythology or something? Do we... What's the tea? What is the basis of everything and why is everybody suffering? Why is all my cards are falling apart? Oh my gosh. Hold on. Give me a moment. Actually, okay. Okay, that's interesting. We got this card, which is already kind of telling, right? It's pretty telling, isn't it? But also, we got this card. It's the vibe, isn't it? Also, it was reversed, guys. It was reversed. Let me change this color really quickly so it's not too dark. So we have the Ace of Swords and the Two of Cups. Reversed. Let me write this down. So for the Ace of Swords, this kind of talks more about like wanting a breakthrough. Wanting to well, the Ace of Swords is kind of like unity, right? It's having unity in something. It's being able to talk rationally with other people. It's being able to discuss things civilly, in a civil manner. But then we have the Two of Cups reversed, where it's like, well, it's kind of telling. The Two of Cups, when it's upright, it's talking about unity as well. Talking about like having shared dreams and shared goals and being like, yeah, we can work towards this together. But reverse, it's like bad. It's bad vibes. It's not the vibe. It's just not the vibe. It's like imbalance between people. It's like really weird power differences. People unified for the war, but now that the war is over, all the kingdoms and their people have different goals once again. I wouldn't say so. Because then that's kind of like why, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, you know, kind of thing. I think it's more like everyone struggled to face have to pee again, guys. I got a tinkle again. It's more like people kind of worked together well. Okay. Here's my idea. Here's what I have in mind. Kingdoms used to live in peace, but as their own units. There were in harmony while staying independent and in their own lanes. While this worked for some, while this worked for most, the evil dude felt as if this had to be changed. It could be like he desired more power. He wanted communism. Let's not talk about it. No. He wanted to be the ruler of all. To become the leader of all kingdoms. So that's kind of the evil guy, right? So, let's talk about the setting. We'll talk about the story plot later. For the mother. Oh fucking god. Okay. So this is kind of the context of the world right now. It's kind of the vibe. Now, what about the setting? So we want high fantasy, but also we want sci-fi. What kind of world is this, guys? How do we see this world? How do we paint this? Do we live in a world where it's like, oh my gosh, mythical creatures and unicorns and magical things, or is it more like if we were in an extremely modernized cyber world, but with, I don't know, mythical shit. I don't fucking know. What do you think, guys? What's the vibe? What's the vibe in it? A world with high fantasy is nice. Yeah, I agree. I actually like the idea of high fantasy. High fantasy would be nice. Fantasy world with some tech. So, what you're telling me is we're set in Final Fantasy 14. Is that what I'm getting? Are we in Final Fantasy? Magic and magic creatures with the addition of sci-fi tech being ran by magic. I like that. I'll be the Oscar if you are my Antoinette. Ooh, Magitech. I like that. I like that. I just thought of something really cool. Ah! Okay. What if? Let me write this down. Let me type it out and then you can read it and process the information, right? Process the information. Let's Rose of Versailles. How do you say it? Versailles? Rose of Versailles? FF6? Guys, I don't know anything about Final Fantasy, okay? I apologize. Let me write out my idea and then we'll see how it goes. Okay? Let me cook. Hold on. Let Mero cook, maybe? Versailles? Okay, I was right. Poggers! So what if The world is set in a high... the world is in a high fantasy setting. Magic ruled everything, but not everyone was blessed with it. Instead, the world is fed power from its natural resources. An element called, insert name here, fed technology that allowed people to push forward. Only those with the ability, with magical abilities were allowed to rule with these resources and tech. I'm sure there's a better way to write this down, guys. Let me just shit. I don't know how. Kingdoms thrived off of it, lived by it, survived because of it, and fought for it. Sheesh. Evil dude kind of wanted to monopolize that shit. Dude was like, hey yo. Wanted to be the main. Am I thinking of the right word? Yeah? 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 I don't know. Is this the vibe? Okay, so let me read it out. The world is in a high fantasy setting. Magic ruled everything, but not everyone was blessed with it. Instead, the world is fed power from its natural resources, like oil. An element called insert name here fed technology that allowed people to push forward. Only those with magical ability were allowed to rule with these resources and tech. Kingdoms thrived off of it, lived by it, survived because of it, and fought for it. The evil ruler wanted to be the main proprietor of this power and wanted to control its dissemination for himself, so that he could be like the ultimate like oil baron, you know? Big oil prince that emails you, hey baby girl. Because of this, wars were fought as kingdoms could not survive without said element. After years of fighting, the dust had settled. But unrest remains as insert element here became scarce. And so everyone's kind of struggling, you know? Yeah? Is this the vibe? Is this the vibe? What do you think? Guys, please be. I'm okay with constructive criticism. I'm okay with it, guys. It's okay. I want this to be our story. Maybe something where the tech that was meant to be used by people without magic But that changed with the war. That way you get magic users versus none. Ooh. It's like guns versus magic guns. So only mages can use special resources? I feel like it's more like, let's say if we were to develop technology that was able to harness the power of that element, and only specific people were able to actually imbue... only specific people are able to imbue those weapons with that magic from that element, so that it's used for everyday living and survival. Right? Like, for example, if you're going hunting and you have like a super cool gun and it's like pew pew pew, and it's because the mages developed them for the survival of the people, right? And then because that automatically comes with a power struggle, kingdoms are led by people who are capable of magic. But also, they have the responsibility to be like, they have the responsibility of balancing everything out. Because it's not like a magic versus non-magic people. It's more like kingdoms versus survival, you know? Kingdoms working towards prosperity. Is there a little bit of magic racism in there? Shit, who knows? Maybe we have the concept of muggles. Maybe. I kind of like it. What do you think, guys? Is there so there is regulation? Yes, yes. Supposedly there was. And then the evil dude was like, fuck regulation. Let me smuggle the element. Let me ruin kingdoms to get their supply. Because it's not easy to get. And let's also say that maybe magic isn't too common. And what if I kind of don't want to spoil it, but I kind of have to. Shit. What if evil guy was like, you know what? Because there's only so few people that were blessed with the power to use magic. What if we use the element and perform experiments on humans to insert this element into their bloodstream and weaponize our people to see if we can take over? No? That's a bit much, probably. But it gives you combat, you know? So the soldier program. Really? Guys, again, I don't know anything about Final Fantasy. And it turns them into zombies! Yay! Turns out, guys, this was a zombie apocalypse fanfiction. Well, we can What if we had gods? There were gods, right? They were like mythological gods, beings not of this world, who are technically the ones who chose the people who were blessed with magic. And they were like, these people are kind of dumb. Look at them trying to fight over this element. They know not of its true power. They know not of its true power. And so we shall show them its true power. And suddenly, everything went to shit. The magical resources harvested from the world itself became out of control. Suddenly, no one knew how to actually use it to everyone's benefit. What if? I'm hearing something. What am I hearing? Oh shit! It was fucking background music. I thought thought I got another tip. For some reason. Man, this is too much for my heart. Okay. Personally, I would choose we develop the world with the characters. Yeah, me too. It's more like something to follow, basically. Like a plot, a potential plot. We'll definitely hash everything out as we actually write the story. We'll be a little bit more specific, but we kind of want an idea of where things could go. In the brainstorming, when you're brainstorming for stories, it's nice to just throw all your ideas out. Just throw all your ideas out, write everything down, you know, let everything be heard, discuss, and then see where it goes from there. But the story itself, we will write properly as we begin. When in this society, it may just be in upper rings. Maybe evil dude wanted to subjugate magic peeps to the common folks. Ooh. Maybe. They were like, you magic. Oh, it's like Harry Potter and the Muggles. What if evil ruler is non-magic user envious of those who has like a sovereign kingdom, who have distanced themselves from the magic users because their people never got blessed with it, and they're like, well, why do the gods have to favor you guys, huh? Ooh. Envious of those who has a privilege over the control of magic. He could have trauma that birthed his cruelty. Yeah, because when he was in kingdom school, when he was in king school, the teachers were like, oh my gosh, look at all these students with their magic, and then look at you, like, what are you ever gonna amount to? Like, sure, you have people, but like, can your people breathe fire? Nuh-uh. So like, you're nothing. You're nothing. It's always the Muggles. Yeah. Yeah. You get the vibe? Is it the vibe? Do we have the vibe? Did we come up with the vibe? Is this the vibe in it? It's the vibe in it. It's the vibe in it. Okay. How long have I been streaming? I can't tell because OBS says I've only been streaming for an hour. Really? So I've technically been streaming for 9, 10, 11, 12. 3 hours. Got the vibe in it. It's the vibe in it. Okay, let me zoom out. So everyone, we have come up with a couple of cool things. We have the world. At least the basis for what we think the world might turn out to be. A general idea of what the story is like, the setting. It's high fantasy and it's sci-fi. We achieved it. And then we have our 4 traumatized main characters. We have their backstories, kind of ish. We have their personal traumas and why they suffer as leaders. We vibing killing. Yeah, it is, isn't it? It's the vibe, isn't it? We actually did a lot in 3 hours. We really did. Is the fanfic will grow when new wave come out? Yeah. Or at least, I kind of want it to. I really want it to. Well, again, guys, we don't know when the new wave will come out. It's gonna be a while, but we will continue to grow this fanfic. We will overcome Warhammer 40k. We will grow Failure Guild. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, you guys can be in a little guild. So hype, so hype. So what my idea is for this story is that we will have a lot of POVs, right? We'll have a lot of point of views. We'll see the story from every main character's point of view. We'll see how they'll interact with the world. We'll describe how the world is for them. Yeah? So, that being said, I think it's about time we end the stream because I've been yapping for 3 hours about writing stories. This is what we have. I'm kind of really proud of it. Good job, guys. This was a team effort. And isn't it nice to see everything so organized? Isn't it nice? I feel like it's a good way to come up with story ideas. This was great. Yay! I'm happy. I was kind of really nervous because I knew this stream wasn't gonna be everyone's niche. It wasn't gonna be everyone's interest because it's tarot. But I was also really betting on chat interaction for this one. But I'm very happy with what we came up with, and I'm very thankful. Thank you so much for interacting with me and working with me on this. We're gonna make this even bigger. And so, there's more to this, guys. If I could open my thing up. I have a couple of announcements. Are you going to do this on a weekly, bi-weekly basis? I'm gonna do it when I'm available. Because it's a lot of talking. It's a lot of talking. A few things. Hold on. I forgot to write it out. Holy shit. I will. First of all, wait, let me switch to my just chatting stream. Hi. Thank you for hanging out on your TV while you worked on your brother's PC. Ooh. Really enjoyed the system of using tarot to write fanfic, kind of like relying on fate. Exactly. It's a really funny way of using RNG. I think it's pretty interesting. Hold on. Let me share. How do I... Can view. Copy link. Let me paste this. Okay. And then paragraph. Okay. And then I sent this. Do not collect. There we go. Copy. Okay, guys, are you ready? Are you ready? This was actually so much more interesting than I thought it would be, and you're so interesting and get so excited about idea. It's really cool and cute. I'm happy you like it. Now, are you ready? Are you ready, kids? Aye, aye, Captain. I can't hear you. How do I pin it from here? Shit. Shit. Pin. This is a Google form where you are able to submit any and every idea. Need some permissions. Really? Is it not working? What the heck? Is it really not working? Guys, is the form working? I'm gonna be really sad if it doesn't. form can only be... What the heck? Man. I was so excited. Really? Need perms? Oh shit. Okay, you can try again. I didn't know that was a thing. Oopsies. Okay. You can try again! Please let me know if it works now. Thank you. Yippee! It works nice! So, I will be keeping this form up. There is no deadline. There's no deadline whatsoever. I also put the link for the Canva whiteboard. You can view it, I believe. I'm pretty sure I fixed that one. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, anyone with the link can view. Yeah. So you can see all of that. You have access to it. You can see what's been done, what hasn't been done. And if you have any ideas at all that you'd like to add to the story, any contributions or any opinions of how things have been, feel free to send it there. I am open to constructive criticism. No one will hate my work more than I already do. So feel free. Go ham. Yeah. So this is meant to be a group effort. We have our characters. Can you also pin this and see Bubbies' chat? Oh, yeah. Am I allowed to pin stuff? Community managers, onegaishimasu. Dombra, onegaishimasu. Thank you. Yeah. So we have our characters, we have our very bare bones-ish kind of story plot. Next stream, we will work on... we'll work on the setting for each kingdom. Okay? Write that down, guys. Next stream, we will be envisioning the setting for each of the girlies' kingdoms. Yeah. And then, maybe, if we have the time for it, we will be also writing out the characters for our Yume Plus staff! Yay! So that's Tombra, Alto, and Man. It's okay. What? I can't read it. Wait, I'm blind. I took off my glasses to wipe them. Hold on. Let's see what is this? $35! Oh my gosh! Thank you! Wait, guys! I thought this was gonna last until the last week of May. Thank you for doing this, for doing a great job and an investment into your future. Rooting you on my own. Thank you. Man. Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Again, I never expect to accept any of these things, and when it happens, it's kind of whiplash. Oh my, what the hell? Thank you. 2 cries. Y'all are mean. Y'all just do this to make me cry. Yo, this chair is horrible. Okay. Ow. Okay. Hold on. Thank you. Tomorrow is gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. Okay. Tomorrow is really exciting. It is the first test run of doing a Zomboid endurance run. What does this mean? It means we are playing Zomboid for as much as my body can handle it, as much as my throat can handle it, and we will have challenges. Meaning, tips/donos are attributed to a dare in the game. For example, I haven't really thought of the challenges yet. Maybe you guys can help me. Those that actually play Zomboid. Maybe you can help me come up with some challenges for the stream. For example, if you were to donate a certain amount, I go outside of my base and just walk or run around without using my weapon. Or for example, shit like that. Maybe throwing a Molotov at something. I don't know. Who knows? Shit like that. If you know Zomboid, maybe you could help me out with that stuff. I was looking things up and I was kind of struggling to find ideas for challenges or dares. So yeah. I like making people happy, and since I can't do it effectively, I like helping people that do out. Aww. Wait, that's so sweet. That's so nice. I hope I can give that responsibility some justice. I hope I can do some justice. I hope I can help make people happy too. I also want people to be happy. Yeah. Can we donate for you to touch grass? In game? Or in person? I already touched grass today. Oh yeah, now I can self-insert and do funnies. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, you can self-insert. Yeah, I forgot about that. I have a list. I have the list on my Streamlabs, so if you guys have ideas, those that donated, if you guys have ideas for what kind of characters you want to have in the story, please feel free to send them in the CBubby chat or send them through the Google form. And another announcement. Another announcement. I will be doing weekly tarot content. Yay! That means I will have a... Okay, I did a poll and apparently Twitter threads won, so that's kind of cool. I will be posting Twitter threads here and there of tarot predictions, the way I normally do for myself when I was working in tarot. And I will have a catalog of personal readings. Basically paid readings. So if you would like me to do a tarot reading for you, you'll be able to pay for that through that catalog. Yeah! So it'll be through Streamlabs. I will show you... I'll eventually post about it. I didn't get the time to work on the thing today because shit got a little busy. But I will be posting it sometime this week. All of it starts next week. I have a specialized catalog of tarot readings that you might be able to acquire or pay for or get. And everything is gonna be to help fund my last year of college. It's gonna be a rough year, guys. Holy shit. But yeah, I appreciate. Maybe there will be more projects coming in the future. I don't know yet. I'll work hard towards them because I kind of want to graduation college. Here we come. I'm graduating college, guys, not VTubing, please. I want to be a VTuber forever. Ganbare. Thank you. Yay, Taro. Yeah, yay. I'm thankful that only one person unfollowed me when I tweeted about it. They saw my tarot tweet probably and they were like, she's one of those girls. I'm like, oh shit. That's so fun. That was so funny to me. Rooting for you. Thank you. I'm really excited to start school actually. I'm gonna girl boss my way to the top, guys. Because after college comes employment. AKA the search oven, which is kind of hard. I bet she thinks when she gets a tower, her life is over. Oh my gosh. I bet she thinks when she gets the death card, she's gonna die. I bet she thinks when she gets a devil, she's gonna be possessed. No. I hope. Anyways, I have to go. I'm really eepy. I have to sleep properly and eat some food. And my throat is kind of giving up on me because of seasonal allergies. Slay! Also, I should rest up for my Zomboid stream tomorrow. So, this is Otsumero from me. Thank you so much to everyone that stopped by, everyone that's still here, everyone that paid attention and wrote the story along with me. I appreciate you sticking it through, even though it's tarot, even though it's a little cringe maybe for some people. I hope it was entertaining for you to some degree. And if you're interested in tarot, I hope I was able to teach you something. Yeah. We're gonna go into this even further. I'll be posting about my tarot content and stuff, and the paid stuff, I think either tomorrow or on Wednesday. Yeah. Thank you everyone for coming to stream. I hope you all have a good night. And... Otsumeru!